to another episode of Maximize Your Potential, where we highlight leaders who are making a big impact here in our community. I'm Morgan Young, and I'm joined by my wonderful co-host, David Sillick.
Hello. Morgan, good to see you again.
Yes. And then we have Chandra with the Jacksonville Speech and Hearing Center. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me today.
Yes. So, will you tell us how you're helping others maximize their potential with the Jacksonville Speech and Hearing Center?
Well, absolutely. The primary way we're doing that is that we help individuals with their communication needs. So speech, language, and hearing. And that really helps everyone of all ages from birth to golden years, just depending on what their needs are. But our biggest focus is early intervention, because we know the development of those communication skills happens within the first, 5 years of life. So that's our biggest initiative, is that helping the children make sure that they have the communication skills they need to enter into the school system at the same level as their peers. So they're not starting behind the ball. They're ready to go.
So do you work with early intervention and diagnostics for say, autistic spectrum?
So that would be something where a lot of the children we work with have speech language challenges and also may be on the spectrum somewhere, As far as dealing with some of the other things that come with that, you work with other clinicians who do other types of services. You kind of work in tandem, because you have behavioral, and you have the speech language development, and you have really just all different kinds of components, that physical therapy, occupational therapy. So you're working with a lot of different types of clinicians, and we're one piece of that puzzle.
You've been around, the center's been around 76 years, right?
76 years.
Wow.
So it's evolved so much. I have my oldest is 37 years old, but he's autistic. And when he was diagnosed, there was no spectrum. We now know where on there's a spectrum now, and
yes.
we know where he is. But it was, here's a brochure, of, and we got him involved in speech and language therapy at a very early age. So early diagnostic, early intervention, early support services was critical to his success.
Yeah, that is true for anyone. The earlier you catch something, the earlier that you can kind of start to correct it, the less work it takes to correct it. So always early intervention, trying to find it early. That's pretty much with anything. Speech, language, and hearing is no different.
Absolutely.
So
you have an event coming up for those who are interested and involved in the community. So will you share about this fundraiser that you have?
Gladly. We are a nonprofit organization, and so last year 92% of the patients we served didn't pay for their services, either in part or in full, had some kind of subsidy. And so our big annual event is on May 10th. It is the day before Mother's Day this year at Timuquana Country Club, and that is where we get a lot of our funding from our community partners here locally in Jacksonville to help serve the individuals who can't afford their services.
Beautiful.
And how much money do you target to raise, and how long have you been doing it?
We've been doing it since longer than I've been around, so I know it's been easily more than a decade we've been doing this particular fundraiser. But this year we have big goals, because there are big needs in our community. We're targeting about $300,000, which is a big
Excellent. That's
big
a
target.
great. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Well, good luck with that. I hope you reach your goals and exceed it.
Thank you. Well, tickets are still available. Please come.
Yes.
We'll post those up.
We'll definitely put it on our site.
How do you maximize your personal potential?
Maximizing my personal potential. I think one of the things that I do, and I've learned it from others, is surrounding myself with people who I believe know more than I do more than I do, have expertise in areas I don't have expertise in. And that allows me to learn and grow and see things in maybe a different way. Just learning from other people.
What drew you to this path of public service, nonprofit service?
It's kind of a long story. I was working in more like project management, and my employer stopped making payroll. Super exciting. And I happened to be 9 months pregnant at the time. And so really I was looking for any employment at the time. This was many years ago. And somebody took a chance on me, and I fell into this field of communication sciences and disorders. and just fell in love with it. Being able to help people in such a critical, vital way is it's unexplainable, but I'm sure that you understand it.
I do.
And so I just kind of fell into it. 14 years ago, maybe. I think it's been now.
Wow.
And I had the opportunity to move from the private practice sector to the nonprofit sector 6 years ago. And I took that leap, and I haven't looked back. I mean, again, you're already doing the work that helps people in a way that you can't even imagine. Yeah. And now you get to do it for people who thought they couldn't receive the services, didn't know how to do it to begin with. So,
thank you for your leadership and for what you're doing for our community.
It's
truly meaningful.
It's a pleasure. It's a joy, and I certainly don't do it independently. We have an entire team of individuals who make sure that the community is taken care of.
Amazing. Thank you so much, and thank you as always. And viewers, we appreciate you for tuning in to another episode of Maximize Your Potential. If you want more information on the Jacksonville Speech and Hearing Center, head on over to dailynewsnetwork.com. We have their info and the information on the fundraiser right there. We'll see you in the next episode of Maximize Your Potential.